Hello everyone and welcome to another video. This time we're going to be in Lancashire and starting a new series on the East Lancashire line, which used to run through to Skipton but obviously now terminates at Colne and goes all the way through Burnley, Accrington, Blackburn and into Preston. And thereafter, although not then named the East Lancs line, it carries on through to Kirkham and Wesham, where it splits to go down to Blackpool South. You can go straight on to what you used to be able to go to Fleetwood and to Blackpool North. Anyway, we are now starting with Colne Station, which has a relatively short history. You'll find that I may just pop in another station somewhere like Hapton or something like that, which is just a request stop station which doesn't have much history, so we'll tack it onto one of the bigger stations. So, in regards to Colne itself, the station opened on the 2nd of October 1848 as the terminus of the Leeds and Bradford Extension Railway from Bradford and Skipton. The station became an end junction with the East Lancs Railways Blackburn, Burnley, Accrington and Colne Extension Railway, which opened on the 1st of February 1849. By the 2nd of April in the same year, the line was part of a through route between Leeds and Liverpool, but the majority of passenger trains east of Colne were local between Skipton and Colne. The station was rebuilt in 1883 with 2 engine sheds, one for the Midland Railway to the east, one for the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway to the west, these 2 companies now owning the respective lines. In its heyday, the station had regular through links to both Blackpool termini, as I've mentioned earlier, Fleetwood, Leeds, Liverpool Exchange, Manchester Victoria via Bury, Bolton Street, and even through coaches to London Euston via Bolton, Manchester Victoria and Stockport. Did you get all of that? There were also summer-dated services to and from Saltburn, worked in conjunction with the London and North Eastern Railway prior to nationalisation of the railways in 1948, and also to Llandudno. However, these had all disappeared by the mid-1960s as a result of economies imposed by the British Railways Board, leaving only basic local services to and from Preston, Manchester Victoria via Blackburn and Skipton. The beaching cuts of 1964-65 reduced the services along the Skipton-Colne line, and on the 2nd of February 1970 this section was closed to all traffic. A year later the station was downgraded to an unstaffed halt following the dismantling of the route towards Earby, the singling of the surviving line from Nelson and the abandonment of the eastbound platform. All trains henceforth use the former westbound platform, which had its buildings demolished and replaced by a simple waiting shelter. The remainder of the branch from Gano Junction, which is near Rose Grove, to Nelson was also reduced to single track in December 1986, and so the entire line from there is now operated as a 6.5 mile long siding with no intermediate passing loops. This restricts the service frequency that can operate along the branch, as only one train can be on the branch at any time. Colne is therefore in the unusual position of having been a western terminus between the years of 1848 and 1849, a through station between 1849 and 1970, and an eastern terminus from 1970 to the present day. As a lot of you around the Lancashire area will know, the Skipton East Lancashire Rail Action Partnership, known as CELRAP, campaigns to reinstate the Skipton-Colne line. As of the present day, the station has an hourly service 6 days a week to Preston via Burnley Central, serving all local stations en route. On Sundays only, the trains continue through to Blackpool South. These used to run hourly, but since the winter 2022 timetable change, they have reverted again to every 2 hours. So there we go, everyone. There is the history of Colne station, which is the first station on the line which I will be doing a series on. Apologies for any tongue twisting or pausing in the video. Obviously, I've explained on numerous occasions I do have a neurological disorder and sometimes I struggle to get the words out. Anyway, if you are watching this for the first time, please bear in mind that there are a lot of other railway videos, and I know it's in Lancashire, but obviously if you're interested in the history of Bradford or the railways in general, I've done a lot of railway videos on Bradford itself and other buildings around Bradford, because I originally came from round there, as well as Otley. So the next video will be about Nelson train station, and depending on the information available could also incorporate Briarfield, but we will cross that bridge when we come to it. So if you like this channel, please share, like, subscribe, and please do let fellow enthusiasts know about the channel so we can help it grow, have more input from members, and obviously I'll be producing the videos that people actually want on this channel, judged by the feedback that I do get. So until the next video, please do take care, and thank you for listening.